to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oh Crow Gal. I'm in that like stereotypical post-Christmas haze where it's in between Christmas and New Year's and you're like, what day is it? What time is it? You're not really sure what's going on. That's how I currently feel. You'll find me like looking in the viewfinder a lot because I mentioned I messed with the settings on my camera, and the only thing somebody said about my last video or my grocery haul that went up was that it was too dark. I had said like, if you guys notice it's different, good or bad, let me know. And I think it was just too dark because it was dark out. Like, I don't normally film my hauls when the sun's down, and in that instance I did. I feel like there's something up with the movement. Like when I move, I feel like it's kind of blurry. So please, if you notice anything in today's video, whether it's right now or further in, tell me, because I need to continue to mess with these settings until like I get it right. Now I'm just mad I ever mess with them, but I just felt like my camera was always trying to focus on other things, like when I'm in my kitchen, not focus on my face, but focus on what's behind me and stuff like that. So anyways, I would really appreciate some feedback on like how it's looking. So I hope everyone had a great Christmas if you celebrate. If you didn't, if you don't celebrate, I hope you had a good Wednesday. We had a great Christmas. Our lead into Christmas was a little rough. I mentioned in my grocery haul that Daisy had been sick. I wasn't sure what it was. Very long story short, I ended up taking her Monday morning to the doctor, and the doctor said she had a stomach virus. Thankfully, by Tuesday morning, it was like cleared up. She felt fine. She like the diarrhea, the throw up, all that stuff was over. So that was good, but it was a rough couple days before then, y'all. It was really, really hard. Like I got her in like a last minute appointment. Like I called Monday morning and they were able to squeeze me in at like 9:30. We pull in to the parking lot of the doctor's office. As soon as I parked, she threw up like all over herself. So I had to like take the car seat apart, scrub everything down, wash everything, clean. It didn't really get on the car, but you know, take her clothes. Like it was just, it was hashtag mom life is what it was. But most of this sickness wasn't throwing up. It was like the other thing. So that kind of surprised me. That was only the second time she threw up in the like 5-day, Sunday, Monday, yeah, 5-day span that she had it. So it was just a lot. But thankfully Tuesday morning she was completely fine. And then was good to go for Christmas and everything, and now we are like officially back to normal. So I know, I mean, I'm not gonna say sorry, that's TMI, because whatever, that's life, but I just thought I'd give you a little Daisy update. Yeah, our Christmas was great. Daisy, it was just, I feel like every year it gets better, especially when they're this young. It's like, obviously when she's like a baby, she can't do much, and then last year was like the first year where she really understood like kind of what was going on, and then this year was the year where she was actually like able to open her own gifts and everything, and it was just really cool. We also this year like took it upon ourselves to cut down on like trying to hit every house and go to every place. Like it's really hard for us because, you know, we live on our own, and then we go see my parents. Cernan's parents are divorced, and then Cernan's like extended family, like aunts, uncles, and cousins and stuff, do a big Christmas party like Christmas night. So last year we were only home, like we only had downtime Christmas Day for a half an hour, and that did not work. So just for our own like sanity and like mental health, we like configured it this year where we actually had 4 hours at home before we had to head out again to the big Christmas party. So it was just nice. It felt not as rushed this year, and I'm kind of sad that it's over. Like I'm ready for the new year. That's kind of like the mentality I have, is like I'm ready to just like get into 2020, but I am kind of bummed that it's over. Speaking of over, I want all this Christmas stuff out of my home. I want to snap my fingers and I want it all to be out. I'm just like rounding up stuff, you know, Christmas stuff that I had in the bathrooms or decorative stuff I had on the dining table. I'm just kind of putting it all in piles. I don't think we're gonna get to that, to actually like putting it away, until probably this weekend. I'm also working on organizing Daisy's room, getting all of her toys, you know, kind of moved around, and I purged a lot of stuff. That's important because she got a ton of stuff for Christmas and her birthday is next week. So y'all, it's hard. I mean, she's gonna be 3, right? It's only like the 3rd birthday that I have had her, but it is rough having a kid whose birthday is so close to Christmas. When Cernan and I like decided that we wanted to have kids, we purposely like started trying at a time where she wouldn't be born like right after Christmas. She would be born in like the summer, but it took us like 6 or 7 months to get pregnant. So you know, it is what it is, like best laid plans, right? Like, it's just nuts because it's like she's gonna get so much more stuff, and then also just planning her birthday has me a little bit like, I'm actually not too stressed. It's just a lot. So that's that. Would you like to know what I'm drinking right now? This is a Hazelino an espresso pod over ice. I haven't had an iced one in a long time. It's delicious. And then I put hazelnut syrup and half. It's so good. Keto. We've been off keto. We were off keto Monday night, and then all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday were planned. Like Wednesday, I kind of always knew, and then it wasn't until this past weekend, like Tuesday, my plan, Christmas Eve, was gonna be keto all day and then off like during the night. And then this weekend I just said, no, like it's a holiday. I wanna eat what I wanna eat. That's that. So that was kind of how that worked. And when I give myself that leeway, especially on a holiday, I find that I actually eat better and like less than if I were to say, well, don't go overboard, or don't, like, the more restriction I put on myself, the actually worse I end up doing, if that makes sense. So I definitely ate all the things and drank all the drinks, but I think it would have been worse if I would have like really restricted myself, or, you know, just put certain parameters on things. We were back to keto yesterday, so that was Thursday. I didn't weigh myself yesterday, but I did weigh myself this morning, and I was 140.4. Happy with it, fine with it. We don't have anything coming up. Y'all know, like, if it's a holiday, I usually eat what I want. If we go to Disney, I eat what I want. If I'm on vacation, I eat whatever the hell I want. And we don't have anything like that coming up. Like, the only thing I can really think of is New Year's. Like, but that, for me, that's more like drinking. Like, I'm gonna be drinking like all the champagne. But other than that, like, we're like back on it and ready to go. It's not even like, oh, back to keto. No, I want to be back to keto, because Cernan and I both said once Wednesday night came around and we came home, like, we both felt like complete garbage. My body just hurt and I felt gross. I just felt gross. Like, I was just ready to be back at it yesterday. And yesterday we were keto all day and it felt fantabulous. So we're just gonna keep it moving, keep it trucking. You know, I also think it's important to remember, like, everyone's different. You know, I also think certain things are triggering for certain people, especially like if you have some like disordered eating. So I'm not saying like you should always go off plan when you want. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think that it's important to remember that just because you go off plan for 1 or 2 days because it's a holiday doesn't mean you're gonna gain like 12 pounds. I kind of always had it in this, like, I always had this like odd view of things, and I'm talking like probably a couple years ago, where it was like you were gonna F everything up if you indulged, and that's just not the case. You know, yeah, it might show on the scale, but a lot of it's water weight, and if you know, get back on track, that shouldn't be an issue. I just kind of think that that's like important to remember, because as much as it is vital to stay on whatever health journey you are on, you also want to make sure that like you're being kind to yourself and kind to your body and kind to your mental health. So let's talk about today. Guys, I know that I've touched my hair like 700 times, but this is just like, I did my like leave-in conditioner treatment last night and then just went to bed, and it's not cute. Let's talk about today. Today we're going to the play place. Yesterday we went to the mall. Daisy was a trooper. It was insane, but we went to the mall. So she didn't really get out and like burn any energy or anything. And so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to the play place, and then I do need to swing by the store. I kind of just want to go to like Vaughn's or something because I don't really want to deal with like Walmart and Target crowds. I literally just need peanut butter and sugar. So yeah, that's all that we have planned for today. I definitely want her to nap today because I just feel like I have 1,000 things to do. I'm washing the sheets. I have like 8,000 pounds of laundry. That's clearly an exaggeration. I'm doing a load of towels. Like, I want to clean my floors. I want to vacuum. I want to mop. Like, there's just so much I want to do. So I'm definitely going to have her nap today. Yeah, so I'll come back on here when I shouldn't say that. I always say like, I'll come back on here when I'm gonna do this, and it like never pans out. I'll come back on here when I eat something else. How about that? All right, y'all, we are home. We've been home for a little over an hour. Daisy is upstairs attempting to nap. We did go to the grocery store after we went to the play place. I just picked up some, nothing keto related, just stuff for Daisy. At the play place, I had a snack, one of my snack boxes. I didn't take a picture before I dug into it, so what you see is like, what you will see in the picture is like remnants, basically, or remnants of it, but it had 2 pickles, 2 hard-boiled eggs, 4 slices of white cheddar cheese, and then some salami. And then I also had a bag of Smart Sweets. I don't normally take those out with me. Those are kind of like, once in a blue moon, I'll have them after dinner. Cernan is really into those more than I am because he's like a candy guy, and that's kind of really helped since transitioning to keto. Having those Smart Sweets available has helped his like candy craving. But today I was just like, I kind of want some. So that's all I've had. I almost finished my coffee, and then I also drank a lemon sparkling water. And then Cernan was out running errands, and he swung by the P.O. box, and I had some friend mail awaiting. I got a super sweet card from Amy, and then Latanya, I loved your card. It was so sweet. I was actually trying not to cry at the play place. That was fun. But your card was so sweet. Thank you so much. And then Miss Tammy sent me also a very sweet, just super nice card and some sunscreen. I think it was a live I did once. I talked about how I don't like sunscreen. I haven't been able to find, in terms of like everyday sunscreen, I haven't been able to find one that like sits well under my makeup or that the smell doesn't drive me nuts. And she was like, oh, I know of some sunscreen I think you would like. And she sent me 2 different ones. One's an SPF 40 and one is a 58. So I'm excited to try these. It is something I want to like work into my skincare routine. I just haven't found the right one yet. I'm very particular when it comes to sunscreen and the texture of it and the smell of it. So I'm excited. So thank you guys. This has been like so exciting, just the holiday season, like getting cards and stuff from y'all, because before this, no one had ever sent anything to my P.O. box. So it's really cool to like go by and open it and like see what's in there. So thank you guys so much. In other news, I really just want to chuck my camera out a window. Like, I am so frustrated that I'm even ever messed with the settings. I think I'm gonna have Cernan look at it later and maybe try like Googling and having him fiddle with it. I don't trust myself to mess with it anymore, and it's driving me insane. I just had to get that off of my chest. I'm tired. That's another thing that's happening is, guys, I'm exhausted. I think it's just the post-Christmas exhaustion, but I'm trying to get stuff done around here. I need to swap laundry. I need to start folding the clean stuff. I got most of Daisy's stuff at least upstairs in her room, which is good. So now I think the only gifts I have left downstairs are Cernan and I's things, so I need to start moving that into our room. So I'm feeling good, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm like kind of hungry, but ooh, you know what? I might, yeah, I'm gonna have a slice of my, oh geez Louise, that was, I'm gonna have a slice of my keto bread with some creamy peanut butter. That's what I'm gonna have, because I'm hungry, but like, I opened my pantry, I'm like, none of this looks good. I don't want any of this stuff. So that's what I'm gonna have right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna like keep cleaning up around here and getting stuff straightened up. I really wanna vacuum. Is this fan still on? I really wanna vacuum, but I don't wanna do it when she's trying to nap, so yeah, I will come back on here a little bit later, probably for dinner. Again, there I go again, saying when I'm gonna come back, because I know it's gonna be before then. Guarantee you it will be before dinner. All right, y'all, it is 4:30. Yes, we are in my closet. It is 4:30. I had that piece of toast with peanut butter. It hit the spot. I was jonesing for something, and I was like actually hungry. So I had that. It was delicious. I'm currently now sipping on this, and this being a Diet Coke. And I just have been like a cleaning machine. I folded and put away all the laundry, all the towels. Just took our sheets out of the dryer, put Daisy's bedding in the dryer. We had to buy her like almost all new bedding after the stomach virus incident. So I'm doing that. I'm like dusting everything. But what I wanted to show you, I wish I would have taken a before. I didn't, because I just was like on a roll. But I got a watch and a necklace for Christmas, and that prompted me to like really clean up kind of like my jewelry area. So I just wanted to, I'm very proud of myself. So I just wanted to show you what I have done. Okay, so with this thing, that's clothes I need to get rid of. This is my like shoe, I think they call it a shoe closet, like on IKEA. It's all my shoes. And on top is where I have all of my jewelry. This just looks like, so like nice and neat and clean and organized. I have had both of these things, but I just had like pictures and concert tickets and crap like shoved behind. And then this I actually got for Christmas as well, which also prompted this entire thing. And what used to be here was this big like tiered tray, which was fine, but because this is like pretty high up, I could never see like the top two tiers, so I knew I needed something different. So this is one of the things I got for Christmas. It was on my in my Christmas wish list video. It's the Fossil rose gold watch. So I kind of put like my watches and my bracelets here. These are just all of like my gold rings, like my midi rings and stuff like that. These are all this was my grandma's ring. But the other ones are my Kate Spade rings, so kind of like my pricier, like these are all like Forever 21 rings, H&M, and then these are like my pricier Kate Spade rings. And then just my necklaces, and this is the one that I got for Christmas. It's from Anthropology, and it's like a bar necklace, and then it has my birthstone, which is the peridot, on there. I'm really excited to wear that. And then I have had this for a long time, but y'all, I'm not even kidding, probably 2 pairs were clipped in here. All the other ones were in here because I'm always too lazy to clip them in, but that's gonna be a goal. So I have all my earrings clipped there. And then my little trinket tray where I have just these bigger like statement rings and the bigger kind of bracelets that I don't want on that thing. And I'm so pumped that everything looks like clean and nice and neat and I can see everything. Aside from just being happy that it's clean and organized, it's like, I like wearing jewelry and I can never see everything because it's always just like in one, you know, all shoved in that one little like boxy area where all of my rings were. Like when I can see everything and it's all displayed, I tend to wear it more because I'm like, ooh, that would go with my outfit today, or ooh, I haven't worn that in a while. So I'm just pumped about that. I still have tons of stuff I need to do in this closet, like the handbag situation. Let me show you this. I have all of my purses up there. This drives me insane because it kind of like that stuff hanging down blocks the hangers and it just looks terrible. So that drives me crazy. And then the other thing I want to go through are these. This one I've done more recently. This is like clutches, makeup bags, scarves, like winter stuff. And then this is all nail polish, which is this is ridiculous. Like I mean, y'all, some of this nail polish I've probably had for like 10 years. So that's kind of like next on my list. Not today, but down the line is to go through that stuff and clear some of that out. So anyways, so Cernan just got done working out. I think he's gonna take Daisy to the mall. He got some Lego gift cards. Yes, he loves Legos. Like gift cards to the Lego store. So he might go with her, take her with him when she gets up from her nap. And then if they do that, I'm gonna just like clean. I'm gonna do the floors, vacuum the floors and mop the floors, because I'm over it. I have just been like, ever since we put her down for a nap, just like on a roll, and why stop now? So that's kind of my plan for dinner. We had pork last night and I have a pork loin in there, so I don't really want pork 2 nights in a row. And then I have chicken that I was gonna marinate and I forgot to take it out of the freezer. So I think we're gonna end up having, are they Foster Farms or Tyson? I think they're Foster Farms buffalo chicken wings. I think I'm gonna do those in the air fryer. And then I'm either gonna do like cauliflower rice or Brussels sprouts. I think I have a salad in there. I got a ton of stuff in there. So that's the plan for dinner, but I'm gonna get to it. It's very dark in here. I'm gonna get to it and just like continue like getting shit done, and I'll check in later. All right, y'all, this is dinner. I'm having 3 eggs scrambled with some Mexican cheese and some pico de gallo from Trader Joe's and 3 slices of bacon. It is 7:45, and I know I talked about the wings and the cauliflower rice and maybe the salad, but Cernan and Daisy went to the mall when Daisy got up from her nap, and then he texted me and he was like, do you care if I take her out to dinner? And I was like, no, take your time. So they went out to dinner while I assembled an entire play kitchen that came in the mail today. It's from my father-in-law. I assembled that and I did the floors. I vacuumed them and I mopped them. I feel very productive. I was like, don't do the floors today, just do them tomorrow. But no, I did it. I did them today. So while the wings sounded good to me, I would rather just save those for a night when Cernan and I can eat them together, because it really is a good, like, I don't really feel like cooking, or I forgot to take something out of the freezer type of meal, and I didn't want to waste that on just me. So yeah, they are, I think they're still waiting to get seated. They went to Corvette Diner, which makes me extremely jealous because it is like one of my most favorite places to take Daisy. It's basically a 50s like inspired diner. So they have like a soda fountain and milkshakes, and it's loud, and they have all different rooms. Like they have a train car room where there's like TVs and it looks like an old school train car. They have a like a black light room that's very like 70s, and it's dark and everything on the walls and the ceiling is glowing. And then they have an arcade. I definitely suggest, if you're in the San Diego area, if you have kids or don't have kids, I mean, it's a great place to take kids because there's so much to do to keep busy. But even if you don't have kids and you don't mind like loud restaurants, highly, highly, highly recommend. Oh, and I almost forgot, I am also drinking. I'm watching some YouTube. I'm watching some Kathleen Lights. I'm like behind a couple of videos. And I am drinking a glass of Prosecco. I got this for Christmas. This was a Secret Santa gift with Cernan's family. So yeah, if you guys, he's kind of just like feeding Oliver, so he'll stop barking at me. If you guys, that's it. That's it for today's video. That's all I got for you. Next week, we will be back on track, y'all. This week, between the holidays and Daisy's like tail end of being sick, it just got away from me. So next week we'll be back with a normal haul, my 2 keeping it keto, kind of shorter food videos, and then one of these, a like actual vlog style chatty what I eat in a day. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. YouTube just did a whole purge of subscribers, and I lost like about 100, so that's fun. So if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying this type of content and you're into keto, definitely subscribe and drop me a comment down below. Always in that comment section chatting it up. Y'all know that's like, I always say the same thing, it's just a perk of the gig. I love doing that. So definitely do that, and I will catch you guys on Monday with the grocery haul. Bye, friends.